Well, folks, the DCEU has came and went. It started in 2013 with a very critically divided Man of Steel, a film that I personally loved, but half the fans did not. Yeah, Zod's not coming back from that. Well, his corpse came back for 2016's Batman vs. Superman. Although most liked Ben Affleck's interpretation of the Batman and the Arkham video game inspired action sequences he brought to the big screen, the movie was a slight box office disappointment.
Save Martha!
I know $872 million at the box office is a lot of money, but given the fact that it featured the three most recognizable superheroes of all time, it was a little disappointing. It ended up being a jumbled up mess, which kind of became the theme for the DCEU moving forward. Fast forward 1 year to Justice League, and Warner and DC's new cinematic universe started drawing even more diminishing returns at the box office.
Ride ain't over yet. My man.
There were some critical and box office successes.
You talking to me?
No, you're not even in the DCEU. You're 80 years old. Go do another Scorsese movie and tell him that comic book movies are cinema.
This is Katana. She's got my back. I would advise not getting killed by her. Her sword traps the souls of its victims.
Most of them?
It's Cherry.
In the DCEU's case, most of them weren't. Except for Aquaman that dropped in 2018 and became a surprise hit. And it became the DCEU's only film to surpass $1 billion at the box office. It was fresh and unique. Perhaps the kickstart that the DCEU needed to get things going back in the right direction. Well, spoiler alert, that didn't happen. 2023 would see the final 3 DCEU films rushed into cinemas to make way for James Gunn's new vision. As a fan, selfishly, I enjoyed getting an early look into DC and Warner's plans for their new cinematic universe. But I truly believe that it was the worst thing in the world they could have done for the DCEU's final films. Because it was basically a huge announcement to all their fans saying that nothing that happens in this universe moving forward matters. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was the last DCEU film. And boy, did the DCEU go out with a whimper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hairiest and cuddliest comic book movie analyst on the web today, Jonathan May. This is Comic Book Cinema, where we bring you the best comic book movie content.
The sad part about the last few DCEU films is that The Flash was actually a fun movie. The star was a mentally unstable psychopath, the special effects were unfinished, but if you could look past those awful CGI babies, it was fun. Aquaman 2 is also fun, if you can turn your brain off for 2 hours and watch it like you would a Fast and Furious movie.
Family, 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 family.
They take all the over-the-top, outrageous moments from the first Aquaman film and crank them up to 11. Did you like the octopus that played the drums in the first film? Well, now he's got an octopus sidekick that can camouflage itself like a chameleon. Patrick Wilson is back as Ocean Master and probably gives the best performance of the film. His serious demeanor makes for a fun contrast against Jason Momoa's Arthur Curry and the rest of the film. Amber Heard's screen time has been noticeably reduced in light of her recent controversies. Yahya Abdul-Mateen is back here as Black Manta, and just like the first film, he turns in a solid performance. It was also fun seeing Drago, aka Dolph Lundgren, return as King Nereus. Not exactly the greatest actor of all time, but in certain roles, he's brilliant.
If he dies, he dies.
The action and choreographed fight sequences were also better than what I was expecting. I'm probably going to regret this in a year, but I give the film a 6.5. It's no Citizen Kane, but for a dumb, fun superhero movie, it succeeds. I think that going into the theater with such bottom of the barrel, low expectations, it made me end up liking this film a little bit more than I would have. The DCEU did some things right and a lot of things terribly, terribly wrong. I still had the first Aquaman at an 8. Aquaman, at least in my mind, is still one of the few bright spots of the DCEU. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on the other socials. And until next time, have a good one.